let's head over to the Bible station to see what we're going to learn about today.
Right now, it's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power, yeah, God's power.
Hi friends, welcome back. I'm Nicole and I'm here to tell you another great Bible story. Yesterday we talked about how Ananias had to do something really hard for God, and through Jesus he found the strength and power to get the task done. Jesus always helps us to get hard things done when we trust in him. Today, for our Bible story, we're going to go on a trip, and we need to sail in a big ship to do it. Can you help me prepare the ship? First, we need to load the cargo. Help me load the cargo. Help me hoist the sails. Help me swab the deck. Great swabbing. I think we're ready now. Everybody, start their engines. Oh, wait a minute. In Bible times, they didn't have engines. They had to use the wind to sail their ships. And I don't feel any wind around here. I guess we'll just wait for the wind. Waiting for the wind feels pretty powerless. Powerless means that you don't control what's happening around you. Have you ever felt powerless? Powerless can feel like you have no hope. Pause the video and ask somebody around you if they've ever felt powerless, and share a time when you have felt powerless. Press play when you're ready to come back. In today's story, we're going to learn that whenever we feel powerless, Jesus' power gives us hope, and all we have to do is trust in Jesus. Now I'm starting to feel the wind. I think we might be able to sail this ship anyway. Let's check on our prisoner down below. Oh, you didn't know that we had a prisoner down below? Well, his name is Paul. Do you remember Paul? We talked about him yesterday. His name used to be Saul, and he was really angry and didn't want anyone to love Jesus. That was until Ananias came. And then he started telling everybody to trust in Jesus. Well, the Emperor of Rome did not like that. The Emperor of Rome wants everyone to believe in him, not Jesus. So the emperor put him in chains and sent him below deck. Now, Paul was talking about Jesus even though he wasn't supposed to. What do you think his punishment should be? Well, in Bible times, his punishment would be to be thrown in the bottom of a ship. Let's talk to Paul and see how he's doing down there. Paul says this ship is going to sink. He says that there's going to be a bad storm. But I'm looking around and the skies are clear and blue. I don't know about this Paul guy. Let's continue to sail our ship. While we're sailing, we'll swab the deck some more. It does kind of feel like the wind's picking up a little bit. And I'm starting to feel some raindrops. Let's see what Paul says to do. Paul, the wind is getting a little stronger. What should we do? Paul says we should eat a snack to give us strength. He says we're going to need it when the storm gets worse. Everybody, reach for a snack and take a bite. I'm starting to feel pretty strong. And this storm around me is getting really strong too. Can you feel it in your home? What should we do if the storm gets really, really strong? I feel powerless right now. All I want to do is sail the ship, but the wind is blowing and the rain is falling. Paul, what should we do? Paul says if we release him from being a prisoner, God will make the storm stop. Do you think we should release Paul? It might not be a bad idea, and I'm feeling really frightened in this storm. All right, let's release the chains. Okay, our prisoner is free, but the storm is still really strong. And the ship is starting to sink. What should we do? What should we do, Paul? He says to jump out of the sinking ship and swim to shore, but I don't see a shore anywhere. I'm feeling very powerless and very scared. Are you sure we should do it? Let's go ahead and try. We should listen to Paul afterwards. Anyways, he was pretty right about everything else. All right, everybody, let's jump off of this sinking ship and swim to shore. Swim, swim, swim. Hey, look, the skies are getting brighter and clearer. I think Paul was right. Wow, you know what I've just learned? I think listening to Jesus and trusting in him might actually be a good idea. Well, we made it to shore and we feel really safe. Thanks for sailing with me today, guys. Sometimes when we feel powerless, we need to trust in Jesus. I know that my friendship with Jesus powers the hope that I have. And I know that praying about my situation and talking with God about it will be very helpful. Thanks for joining us on our trip today.
Right now, it's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power